I'm pretty sure that at the end of the day, things will go on well. And I'm pretty sure, I'm very, very convinced that things will go on well. But you know, if you look at the track record of this tradition, the Dankwa, Buzia, Dombo, they have a very impeccable, very strong track record. Should it be in English or? Oh, okay. They have a very solid track record. Sometimes their supporters or their activists will get despaired, but they're able to put the pieces together to come out. You check from the 1954, you come back to 1969, you come back to 1969 to 72, then in 1979 there was a break, and then they went into political wilderness. They restarted organizing in 1992. They boycotted the parliamentary. They went back to the drawing board 1996. 1998, they went to Sunyani, they organized, and 20,000, they won. Complacency, arrogance, avarice, gross respect for each other did set in. So they went to opposition. They succeeded in organizing 2016, 2017, they came back. So it looks like they are able to organize themselves, marshal their resources, marshal their efforts, and then they'll bounce back to power. But my worry is that anytime they are in power, they tend to forget their past. So you have arrogance, disrespect, greediness, avarice, what have you. And eventually they'll go back into position. So I am pretty sure they'll bounce back. I am pretty sure this tradition will bounce back. But my prayer is that when they succeed in coming back, they should make sure that these are things which have militated against our growth. And therefore we should respect each other. We should treat each other as a brother and sister. We should be very careful. We should be mindful of our comments and utterances. Arrogance, we should eschew arrogance. We should eschew avarice. We should eschew complacency and what have you. Anything short of that, this tradition would run this country for so many years to come.
Do you think the constitutional reforms alone are enough to address the issues?
Personally, it has been my position since 2007 that no amount a lot of amendments or recommendations. My position, which has been very consistent, that it should be one man, one vote. Every card-bearing member must be given the opportunity to vote and to be voted for. That card-bearing member must be given the opportunity to vote and to be voted for. So that if you take Ablekuma North, for instance, if your NPP is able to get about Ghana about 40,000, and then you have about 15,000 card-bearing members, it is the 15,000 card-bearing members who are going to elect the constituency executives. They will also take part in the selection of the regional executives. They will also take part in the selection of the parliamentary candidate. 15,000. How are you going to use money to influence them? That is the problem. And people are not prepared to appreciate this problem.
So should we scrap the electoral college?
Oh, for me, we need to. And that has been my position, very consistent from 2007. So exactly what is happening over here, I'm around. But I'll not run away from my position. One man, one vote. Look, imagine yesterday you read in the papers that 2 members of the party are taking the party to court. What determines that they are members of the party? When was the last time did we issue a party ID card to members? When was the last time? And you know the number of human beings who are members of the New Patriotic Party? Members, I'm not talking about animals, I'm talking about human beings. Number of human beings who are in the NPP in Ashanti region, number of females, number of males. No, we need to do this home thing. It's a homework we need to do first, before you could consider amending the constitution or not. So what we are doing over here, well, I am here as a member of the party. I'll throw my weight behind it. But deep-seated, it should be one man, one vote. Nothing more, nothing less.
Issues to be considered here. Which one stand out for you?
The constituency caucus platform. I mean, I'm excited about the fact that the party is creating a system where former party functionaries would now have a platform to operate. And I'm very excited about it. You can have this, Tom. Do you like it? Take one and give me one, okay? I'm very excited about it. Because you see, I was a party executive. I've been polling station youth organizer, polling station chairman, constituency deputy youth organizer, constituency youth organizer. It tells you that for 16 years, I was a party executive. So for whatever reason, I don't contest again or somebody replaces me, then I don't get to contribute towards the growth of the party. That's something we've been missing over a long period of time. Today, if that proposal passes, what is going to happen is that we are going to have a situation where all party executives would at least have a formal structure within which they can contribute. These are vast of experience that they can contribute towards the development of the party at the various levels.
There are discussions about expanding the electoral college. Others are also saying we should scrap it. What is your take on this?
Well, we still are proposing a limited expansion. I think in everything you do, it doesn't hurt if you do it in a graduated manner. And so at the polling station, there's going to be a proposal for an addition of some 2 people. At the constituency level, we are adding some few people and all of that. It's a first step. As we move on, we can continue to improve from there. But there is going to be some expansion of the electoral college.
People are also calling for the overhaul of the national executives. Do you agree with them?
Nobody calls for an overhaul of an elected group of people. When it is time to be voted, the people who take the decision will go and vote. But you can't stand on TV or radio and say there should be an overhaul. You have a vote. If you do, on the day of election, go and cast your vote. The decision making as to who becomes our national executives are the over 5,000 people who are coming to this arena today. When they feel at their pleasure that these are the people we want to lead us going into the future, they will take that decision. It cannot be because of your sentiment or your emotions. It will be because of what the masses believe in. And I think that when eventually we are due for the national elections, people will put themselves up. And the 5,000 or so people who are here, they will take that decision.
Finally, what are your expectations?
I'm expecting today to end with a more united NPP, a formidable party. I still hold the view that we are the most credible political party in this country. Yes, we had our own challenges in the past 8 years, but we are regrouping, we are putting ourselves together, and the Ghanaian youth should believe and trust in the New Patriotic Party to be the party that they can partner with us to build a future that they are all willing to enjoy.
We want to find out what your expectations are for this conference.
Oh, basically, with the theme of the conference, rebuilding with our values, that alone should solidarize our cause. We are rebuilding, and for that matter, anybody who is a true and genuine patriot, this is a time for us to forget our differences and come together and rally behind the elephant for 2028 elections. Essentially, this conference is about constitutional amendment and how we can proceed with the next program of the party come 31st of January to elect our leader or the flag bearer. The essence of this is that one, the hey is too much. I mean, all these things, we need to minimize it. Number 2, it is going to give us enough time to market our presidential candidate. Enough time. We have 3 years to market our presidential candidate. Then again, it also will give us the room to unify the party. Anytime there is an election, the loser normally doesn't feel comfortable to come along. But for 3 years, it's enough room that will be able to bring everybody on board and prosecute the agenda for the election in 2028. So for me, whatever the National Council has recommended to the conference, we should all come and put our shoulders behind the wheel and push it through.
There are 56 motions to be considered today. Which one stand up for you?
I've not seen one, but one that flashed into my ears whilst coming was the one that any appointee of government who want to contest in any elections, especially the presidential one, you have 2 years to resign and come and contest. The essence of this is that you cannot be holding a political office or appointment and be contesting for elections. Leave it and focus on one. And when you do that, that is the only way that we can bring sanity into the running of our election. So for me, I'm in support of that. Then additional ones that we're having in the constituency where you're going to have disabled people representative over there, you know, the expansion of the electoral college in terms of in the constituency, former MPs, former chief executives, former CEOs, they should all be part of it. Former ex-executive of the party. In this party, when you leave office, you are no more important. And these are people who have run office in the party. So when you get them off, it doesn't really bring that kind of experience that we needed. So bringing all these people back makes them part of the activeness in the running of the party. And I think that is what we're supposed to do.
For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.